As the world searches for a sustainable solution to its energy needs, Europe is leading the way in developing a new energy source for public transport fleets.
In reality, we are at the moment in a situation where we're totally dependent on oil, and this oil is essentially coming from third countries. So we have to think, how do we substitute in future oil? We need to substitute it not only because of our dependency, but also because oil obviously has very bad effects on our climate. And in the context of our climate change policy, we're thinking of a number of measures. First measure is energy efficiency. Energy efficiency means that we look at the way to reduce the use of energy. This can be done through smart driving, it can be done through smaller cars, it can also be done through each individual reflecting on what mode of transport they chose, and sometimes it may be much more useful to use urban transport, public transport, than to use your car. Then we obviously also have the alternative fuels. Alternative fuels at the moment on the market are essentially biofuels, but also natural gas. But we're also working to develop hydrogen, which may be one of the fuels of the future. Hydrogen is a technology which allows us in reality to drive cars with zero emissions. We see hydrogen as a very promising alternative transport fuel for the future. We have been developing, in the context of a research program, a program where we are actually financing some 200 vehicles which are running on hydrogen, and a number of buses are running on hydrogen all over Europe. And the HyFleet Cube project is a project which is part of this.
Hydrogen, the most abundant element in the universe. Hydrogen rarely exists in its pure form, but can be produced using a range of methods. These include electrolysis, steam reforming of natural gas and liquefied petroleum gas, and as a byproduct of other processes such as oil refining and chemical production. In all cases, the method involves splitting off hydrogen atoms from a compound substance. Hydrogen is an ideal energy carrier that can power both internal combustion engines directly or indirectly through fuel cell technology powering an electric engine. When hydrogen is used in this way, it results in no carbon dioxide emissions from the vehicle. These emissions are thought to be one of the greatest contributors to global warming. The emission from fuel cell powered buses is solely water vapor. If hydrogen is made using electricity from renewable sources such as water, wind or the sun, the transport energy life cycle is free of harmful emissions.
HyFleet Cube is the world's largest hydrogen bus project. We will have 47 buses on the road in Europe, China and Australia. We will have 2 different types of technologies for the buses. It's fuel cells and internal combustion engines. For the infrastructure, we will test a variety of technologies as well, from electrolyzer to steam reformer to LPG reformer. We also focus on disseminating the results to the public to educate the public. HyFleet Cube has 31 partners from 3 continents in the world. It's a big mix of companies, from very, very big companies to very small companies. We have 2 vehicle manufacturers in the project. That is Daimler Chrysler and MAN. We have 4 oil companies in the project. That is BP, Shell, Total and Repsol. We have big gas and energy suppliers in Air Liquide and Vattenfall. At the same time, we have many small academic and consulting companies in our partnership. We also, of course, not to forget, have 8 cities in Europe where the buses are running on the streets, and 1 city in China and 1 in Australia.